Here we go!
We're feeling very gay because it's almost time to play. Grab your favorite chair with the Lucky Pierres. Yeah!
All right, guys, welcome back to the Lucky Pierres. We got another top 5 for you tonight. We got our top 5 most anticipated movies of 2022. All right, guys. Top 5 most anticipated movies of 2022. We're gonna do that tonight, and then we're gonna do it mid-year because the whole landscape changes. You know, new movies are announced and whatnot. But I'll start. Number 1 was on my top 5 anticipated last time we did it, and that is Jackass Forever.
Right.
I'm a huge Jackass fan, and it's coming out in literally less than a month, and I cannot wait. I know they're older now. It's not gonna. They just, in my opinion, they can't top 2. 2 was just the best of everything they've ever done. Everything went so perfect. 3 was great. One was great.
You can't miss with Jackass. Like
You
they're
can't.
so funny.
They are. Yeah.
And everything they do is so funny.
You're not
like,
going to see it anywhere else.
Yeah.
You're not going to see what they do anywhere else. It's going to be so hilarious.
Well, and if you do, it's not going to be the quality.
No, and like some of the best movies I've seen in theaters are the Jackass movies because like hearing the crowd reactions and stuff are so fun.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
It's so funny. Okay, and then next I have Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which goes to Netflix February 18th.
February.
I am a huge fan of Texas Chainsaw Massacre when it's done right.
Which ones do you hate? Are there ones that you hate?
I'm biased towards them, but I wouldn't say there are any I hate.
Right.
There's some that I definitely don't care
like,
for.
yeah.
Oh, but I'd say my favorite ones are the original, of course, and then the 2003 one. I love the 2003 one.
The remake?
So much.
It's
love
really
it.
good.
I love it so much. And then 2, I really enjoy 2 as well. Those are the 3 best, I think. And I really have high hopes for this new one.
See, I don't, because
I don't know.
the latest one that came out was like despicable. Like
It wasn't good. Wasn't good.
if they keep it on brand, it'd be good. But don't try to get too fancy and change things. Like he's a good guy and root for him, or he's Leatherface. If you try to cheer for him, like
No, you're talking about I think you're talking about Texas Chainsaw 3D. That wasn't the last one. The last one was the Origin Leatherface. It was called.
I don't think I saw
2017.
that one.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw that one.
That one wasn't terrible. The one before that was pretty terrible. But anyway, I'm really looking forward to that. I think I'm hoping it's very good. And then next I'm going to say The Black Phone. That's going to be really good. That's from the guys involved with Sinister.
And Ethan Hawke's in it.
Yeah, Ethan Hawke's in it. He's like a serial killer. Like I don't know if he's a pedo, but he's like he
Kidnaps kids.
He kidnaps kids, and I think he's killing them. It looks very creepy. It's getting great reviews from film festivals and whatnot.
Well, yeah, it was supposed to be out already, but
It's coming out in February, I believe.
yeah,
right?
but, I mean, it was supposed to be out in 2021.
Crazy. And next, I have The Northman. The Northman looks epic,
Absurd.
awesome, and just very violent, very just old school, and just like hard. You know what I mean? Like
Viking.
a real man's man movie. You know what I mean? Like
like a Braveheart type.
old style, like Braveheart, Mad Max, not Mad Max-ish, but like just a man's movie. And it looks awesome. And then lastly, I will say The Batman. The Batman. How can that not be on your top 5? I mean, it's a reboot of the Batman franchise, one of the best franchises, and it just looks super dark, and it looks like it's a new kind of take on it. It just looks darker than previously, very dark, and I think it's going to be very good. All right, what do you guys think?
Okay, no particular order, but The Northman, also on mine. It's Robert Eggers, who made The Witch and The Lighthouse. That's what I was just doing when you were talking about that, like, so I wouldn't forget. I took screenshots. It has Skarsgård in it, Nicole Kidman, Anya Taylor-Joy, Ethan Hawke, Bjork, Willem Dafoe, all in The Northman. And I'm gonna say I don't think it's gonna be as like action-packed and violent as everybody thinks. I think a lot of it is just gonna be the male and female main characters like traveling together.
Yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean bad. And
no, I don't think it's gonna be bad.
No.
I'm gonna love it.
No, I think I'll love it too. But
I
like,
think
I'm not really expecting that either. But
I
because
think
Robert Eggers doesn't do that.
But I think
Yes, you go
some
based on his
people,
other movie.
I think some people are gonna expect that, especially with like the teaser trailers that are out. People are definitely gonna expect some stuff that is gonna happen, but it's gonna be sparse.
That's why they do that, but that's a lot of the people's
Yeah.
fault.
Oh, yeah.
If they don't
I'm
look into
gonna
it.
say this. I hope it's everything Green Knight was not.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
Don't Worry, Darling, which is Olivia Wilde's first directorial movie. And then I think that also has people in that has Florence Pugh and Harry Styles,
Strange.
Olivia Wilde herself, but it should be pretty good. Everything Everywhere All at Once, which I've been seeing the
got that
trailer for a lot. Jamie Lee Curtis is in it.
Lover.
I think it's just a cameo, but
Yeah.
let's just look at A24 craziness, but not as slow as you're used to with A24.
Yeah, we'll say it's probably one of the coolest trailers I've ever seen.
Yeah, it looks batshit.
I have
crazy.
not watched it yet
It's
because
madness.
it's getting so much hype that you know how I am. I avoid the trailers and stuff. So
Honestly, I
I'm
think
just
you
gonna
might
avoid-
want to check out a trailer just because it looks.
I
cool.
might just go in blind.
That's
but,
fair.
Yeah.
But then the unbearable weight of massive talent,
I almost put that on mine.
which is Nicolas Cage playing a fictionalized version of himself, a very like conceited, like self-absorbed version of himself.
It's pretty much a can't miss.
But yeah,
I seen the poster when I went to see Nightmare Alley today, and I started laughing because it was just on the. It's Nicolas Cage going.
yeah, and his
Legend.
hair looks absurd. Like he has
does.
such a full dark head of hair in the movie, which I feel like is an inside joke. Like it has to be. Or he just really sees himself that way.
Yeah.
And then You Won't Be Alone, which is like looks like another like maybe more not actiony but less slow than The Witch. It's like an old, I think 19th century witch in Macedonia, which
Okay.
looks. I've watched a trailer for it since, and it looks actually pretty
How's the
good.
production quality look?
Very high.
Does it? It's great.
And then I've an honorable mention, Nope, the new Jordan Peele, but it couldn't be in the top 5 because literally nobody knows fucking anything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
like,
was
there's
gonna put that
nothing-
out
All
there.
we've seen is a poster with a cloud.
And then
Right.
another one that I didn't put in my top 5 because I will probably have seen it by the time this top 5 comes out is the new Scream.
you're
which-
going to see that in a week.
I'm gonna see it, yeah, literally as soon as I can. So hopefully Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah. All right, sweet. That's a great list. What do you think, Joe?
Well, the downside to going last is your stuff taken. But
You don't have any others?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
I have Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Okay.
Because that trailer, like, I don't really know anything about it even, but the trailer I was just like, what is this? Like, it just
We
straight
should definitely go
madness.
see that.
What
on a
is
Thursday
the plot?
night.
What do you
I had no idea.
Okay, it's like have you seen the new like you haven't seen all the Spider-Mans, have you? The
No.
Tom Holland ones? Like you know how Marvel's trying to do the multiverse thing and explain that? This movie is like a multiverse type thing, but everyday people. It doesn't have anything to do with superheroes. It's like an Asian lady goes to like I don't know if it's like a temp agency or what she's doing. She's being interviewed by Jamie Lee Curtis, and all of a sudden like something goes off and like she's in a different universe but still herself. And it's like all the different hers in different parallel universes are somehow all now on the same wavelength and know like so like if she's a karate expert in one and like a something in the other,
That sounds interesting.
every
Super-
personality
super trippy.
knows it all now. So like
That's crazy.
As a normal everyday housewife, she knows everything about all these parallel multiple universes.
Sounds interesting.
And I like the name, too. Just the name of
Yeah.
it is great. I have the Batman just because I love the way it looks. Like,
Honestly, that's probably the reason I didn't put it on my list because I knew at least one of you would put it on yours.
and I hate getting so, like, hyped for a movie like that and then
Being let
seeing
down.
it and just being expecting too much.
Yeah.
It's just
But,
going
like,
to be a turd, probably.
The trailer, like even the cinematography looks so like even
It
the
looks
trailer it just
really
has
good,
so
yeah.
many cool shots,
Yeah.
like him upside down.
That-
or, like,
I love that
the
shot.
fighting in the dark and
With
you,
the fire in the background?
yeah, and you only get to see like the fight because of the gunfire. So like every time a bullet goes out, like the little
The
flame,
flash
you get
shows
to
you the
see like a
silhouettes.
punch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks so sick.
It's cool.
It's so much to live up to with, like, after the Nolan Batmans, but you can't hold it in the same...
I just feel
regard.
like
category.
the only thing that might let you down. I feel like there's no way the villains are going to be as good as the Nolan ones.
I don't like Colin Farrell, so it's not going to. But maybe he'll...
I did know that.
And I have the Black Phone just because I love the Sinister movies, and it looks like a dark, crazy horror movie.
Bloody.
Yeah. I have Top Gun Maverick,
Nice.
which I love the first Top Gun.
Right.
I know it's
Yeah.
like not the greatest action movie, but you guys don't think, but
If that ever comes out, it's got delayed. Like I'm pretty sure it was supposed to come out in like 2018.
really,
Well, same as Morbius. That's
yeah.
Top
was on
Gun's
my-
gotten delayed so many times for whatever. And you know what's funny
probably
is
something to do with Scientology.
I follow Edgar Wright on Twitter, and he's seen it way back. He says it's great.
What?
Yeah, Edgar Wright, Top Gun Maverick.
No,
He's-
that's what I was asking. What he saw?
Yeah,
Top
Top-
Gun.
And then Evil Dead Rise.
Oh,
Yeah,
As the
wow.
new Evil Dead.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I
which is on the same story
I mean,
as the old Evil Dead.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, it's
I am
insane.
It's continuing off of 2?
I am
Yep.
anticipating that getting pushed back.
I would
honestly.
probably say so too.
Why?
yeah.
When's it supposed to come out? Like next month?
I don't think it has a
But,
date
yeah,
yet.
it was supposed to come out early 2022, but now it just doesn't have a date.
Wow.
And Bruce Campbell has since come out and said he's not doing any more to do with Evil Dead.
Is he in this one or no?
Yes,
He's
I
in
think
this
he's
one.
in this one,
Yeah, he said this is last.
and he just said
That's
he can't
amazing.
do it anymore. He's like, even because he did the voiceover for like a video game that's coming out for
Yeah.
Evil
in the
Dead
show and, just,
and he
yeah.
said he can't do it. He's like, I physically just can't play that character anymore.
everything's
So-
related to that character for him. So like,
Wow.
and
But
then,
that's a great list.
Like honorable mention, the Onania Club. Hopefully, that gets picked up one day.
Mitch,
I mean,
we first seen the trailer for that back in like 2018.
yeah.
That-
I was telling Shaw I was reading articles like yesterday about it, and there was a Tom Six interview, and he said like no production company will take a chance on it. He's basically been blackballed like by Hollywood.
Well, yeah, we seen the trailer and it's very messed
Yeah,
up.
you
what we
can't
saw.
show 9/11 people diddling themselves to 9/11 footage.
Oh,
Like, you can't
God.
do it. Like,
Yeah. That's just asking for trouble.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys that literally pokes the bear. He's-
provocateur.
Yeah, he's
but
very.
he did that with Human Centipede, and it turned out really good.
Yeah, but not as hard in the paint as this.
I love when Ben says hard in the paint.
No,
That's just literally obnoxious, like that. But I want to see it. I kind of like Tom Six. I know he's a decent human because he's
if you do that stuff and it's well made, in a way, it's acceptable to me. Like, if you make it well made, it's just like taboo.
Also-
it's okay.
All right, guys. That's a wrap on this top 5. Thank you guys for watching. We love you. Stay tuned. We got some other great content coming at you soon. We'll see you soon.
Subscribe.